Anthonites, I hope that you will forgive the fact that I may be coughing and or maybe taking a sip or two during this video. So those of you who have been watching my videos, especially the last few, may know that I've written 2 books that are out now, and I have a few more in the pipeline. Not going to hype those, not going to tell you that they'll be out, you know, such and such a date, whatever, because this is a passion project and they're out when they're flipping out. So, if you want to check out what's currently available, link in the description to the Amazon store where you can pick those up via Kindle ebook and maybe even one day as physical books. I don't know. We'll see. In writing this and essentially being a content creator, I've come to realize that sometimes you need synonyms to say things because it gets repetitive if you don't use them. And that's not just synonyms for words, sometimes that's synonyms for phrases as well. So I wanted to share with you some of the ones that I've caught myself using, both in my writing and then later on in my speech. And I think the general sort of vibe is that it's expanded not necessarily my vocabulary in the sense of the words that I'm using, but my vocabulary in the sense of the phrases I'm using, and this may be helpful to people other than me. So let's talk about talking. Let's start out with something very simple. Let's say I am talking about things that I like, or things that I think are good. Let's start there. Things that I think are good. You could say that they are tremendous. That also can sometimes mean large, but it also can mean extremely good. Marvelous. Superb. What about wonderful? Terrific. Smashing. Splendid. Or fabulous. Or if you're into that sort of thing, maybe you would say it as fabulous. Yeah, okay, that's probably how I usually use it in conversation. Because I just can't help but, you know, okay. Yeah, let me, how about excellent? Exceptional. Awesome. Brilliant. Fantastic. Or how about just great? So hopefully this helps you sort of understand what this video is and what it's going to be. I would like to thank Ivacy. Ivacy is a great VPN. It's a service I use personally. It helps you hide your traffic online. It also allows you to remain anonymous. That way you can hide traffic from whether it be governments, family, whether it be you want to hide your traffic because you don't really want someone to know that you Googled, "Why is my toenail purple?" or whatever the case is. If you value your privacy online, Ivacy is an amazing thing that you should check out because it'll allow you to do all the things in the privacy of your own computer. All right. So, you should definitely check that out. Link in the description to where you can find out more information about that. One thing that I have used it for in the past is shopping for airline tickets. It can help make that a lot cheaper for you because you can kind of move around and see what your rates would be if you were buying from other places in the globe. It's really cool. All right. What about saying things that are not good? Often, you know, sometimes you need to take the bite out of something, or you just don't want to say something stupidly repetitive. So, how about, that leaves something to be desired? Yeah, it kind of takes the bite out of it a little bit, unless you add a little bit of accent to it. That leaves something to be desired. Kind of sarcastic. I don't know. That one kind of, depending on who's saying it and in what context, that could definitely be worse than just saying that's not good. Let's see here. It could be better. Or, that's not up to snuff. Or not up to scratch. Let's see here. How about that won't do? Or simply, that's not okay. Very simple, direct, to the point. How about that sucks. Depending on the context, that may fit your need a little bit better. Or simply, it's crap. Again, depending on context, could be better, could be worse. And even, sometimes overstating the negativeness of something can play for comedic effect. Just as long as you're not being, just don't be a dick about it. How about the phrase, I think, or I think that, or something along those lines? Anytime you're speaking in the first person, and especially on something in your opinion, it might help to have these in your wheelhouse, if you will. How about, again, that's me, not you. I stink at this. I am just being so unprofessional. Okay, all the way down, you. There you go, all the way down. Wait a minute, is that just media? Yeah, that's just media. All of you, down. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm going to leave that in because you need to know how horrible I am at this. All right, how about I reckon? It seems like that has a very, very particular vibe to it, but it may be of use to you. How about in my honest opinion, or in my opinion, or honestly, ... that may help serve your needs. How about, I'd say that, ... or, let's see, the way I see it, that sort of helps get across the point without simply loading sentence after sentence after sentence, with the exact same sort of tee-up. How about, if you ask me, insert thing here, if you ask me, chocolate pie is pretty darn good pie. Or how about, it seems to me that the sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. There we go. It seems to me that. Let's see here. How about, as far as I can tell, ... As far as I can tell, I have 2 feet, a left one and a right one. So yeah, that's probably a few good ways to essentially communicate. I think, ... Okay, how about things that you don't like? So, for instance, if you don't like, we're going to use chocolate as an example for a little while. So let's say you don't like chocolate. You could say, I can't stand chocolate because I'm a monster. You could say, chocolate's not my thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not my thing. You could say, I'm not much of a chocolate person. Yeah, I don't know. I just never picked up chocolate. Chocolate, it's just not my thing because I'm not a chocolate person. How about, chocolate's just not for me. It's just not for me. You could also say, I'm just not crazy about chocolate. Not crazy about it. What if you said, I'm not big on chocolate. I mean, I'm big, but I'm not big on chocolate. You could say, hey, you know what? I'm just really not into chocolate. Yeah, just not into it. You could say, hey, you know what? I am not a big fan of chocolate at all. Like, if there were a big fan of chocolate, I'm not a big fan of chocolate. You could say, I'm not terribly fond of chocolate. I don't know why, I'm just not fond of chocolate. And there we go. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Maybe that'll be of some use to you. How about, so we went over, like ways to say like, that's good. But what if you want to communicate more like things that you do like, which can be very similar. But sometimes you do want to, it's communicated just slightly different. What if you say, we're going to use, chocolate's a great example. We're going to use chocolate as an example here too. I am really into chocolate. This chocolate thing, oh yeah, I'm totally into it right now. How about, so we use not a fan of chocolate in the I don't like category. So how about we use it in, hey, you know what? I am a big fan of chocolate. Huge chocolate fan of chocolate right here. That's me. Or, you could say I am fond of chocolate. I am very fond of chocolate. If chocolate were here, I would be super fond of it. Or I would be super fondue of it. There's a pun in there somewhere. You could say I'm big on chocolate. I mean, yeah. The more chocolate I eat, the bigger. Okay, you know what? Or that. Or you could say, I really wouldn't mind some chocolate. Yeah, you know what? Chocolate sounds good. I really wouldn't mind that right about now. How about if you want to find different ways of saying I want? You could say, for instance, hey, I am up for some chocolate. Yeah, that's right. I'm up for that. You could say, you know what? I am dying for some chocolate right now. Like, I just have to have chocolate because I really want chocolate. You could say, I'd kill for chocolate. Chocolate? Oh, I would kill for some chocolate. Here's one that I picked up from my British roommate. You could say, I fancy chocolate. Yeah, I'm just kind of in the mood for chocolate right now. I fancy chocolate. So, yeah, there's another one. You could say, I'm in the mood for. I'm in the mood for chocolate right now. Let's go get some chocolate. Chocolate all over the place. Chocolate rain, chocolate candy bars. Just, I'm in the mood for chocolate. So, my camera cut off automatically, but that's okay. We're almost done here. You could say, hey, you know what? I really feel like chocolate. Rather than saying, hey, I want chocolate, you just say, hey, you know what? I kind of feel like chocolate. I kind of feel like a sandwich. I kind of feel like putting my shoes on, going outside, and just walking around in the front yard. Because I don't want to do that, but I feel like it. I'm in the mood. You could also say, I could really do with some chocolate. I could really do with a massage right now. I could really do with a good book. Again, all different ways of saying, I want that. I have no idea why I made this video. I hope that in some way it's been helpful to you. I hope that you have enjoyed me talking about talking. It's one of those things that as I talk more, and I think I just bumped my mic, and as I sort of, as I write more, as I'm thinking about the words that I'm producing either out of my mouth hole or out of my clickety-clackety fingers, I know I need to be more and more conscious of what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, the things I'm saying, and sort of the underlying context of all that. So, hopefully, now I have helped you be a little bit more conscious of that. Maybe you picked up a few new ways to say something that you otherwise might not have thought of. Maybe you knew all these. Maybe you'll start using them in your everyday speech. I don't know. I'm just making videos because I absolutely love it. And I love the fact that you are joining me for such a silly thing. Again, thank you so much to Ivacy. Something you should definitely check out. It's not exactly a sponsor, but I do have an affiliate thing set up with them. So if you want to, in the comments, or sorry, in the description down below, there is a link to that. They're a VPN service. They are world-class, and I mean, I'm not saying that I use their service to check out what's on Netflix in the Philippines, but maybe I am. I don't know. Um, it's a great service. I love it so far. I've been using it now for about a month, maybe more, maybe a couple months. I don't know. It's been a while that I've been using them. And I've been super happy with their service. Let me know in the comment section down below, what theoretically you would use a VPN for. And also, let me know if you can think of any other examples of things that I used here, but I forgot. Can you think of any other ways to say these things that I forgot? Ooh, here's one from the Philippines that I forgot. So a lot of, especially kids in the Philippines, will simply say, I don't like, or just don't like. It's super blunt. It's to the point. I love that. Anyway, I'm going to let you go because my battery is dying in the camera. Till next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things that absolutely make me love my job. Also, be awesome to yourself and amazing to each other.